Today's flavor is the FSS Hurricane. Another prime example of having to do way too much to get to where I want to be. I did not want to have to go through the M4's entire family tree to get here, but it's just how the game works. This gun is also just another example that the Vel 46 is just the worst SMG ever because this thing is also amazing. So let's take a look at the attachments that I had the most fun using. Starting with the rest of the class, we have the 50 GS as my secondary, per usual. We have the SA Longshot 50 barrel, the SA Hair Trigger, the 13 round mag, the FJX Diode Laser, and then finally we have a new grip, the GS 50 Wood Grain. This is the Sprint to Fire Pistol Faster on aim down sight grip. I think this might be the final build for the Deagle, so keep an eye out for that video whenever I decide to make it. For the tactical and the lethal grenades, we have a stun grenade and a Semtex. Perk package is Perk Package 1, Double Time, Battle Hardened, Fast Hands, Quick Fix, standard stuff, and Dead Silence and tack insert. You have to be careful whenever you're building weapons like the Hurricane because you're going to want to be tempted to do things that makes them slow and do more damage. This gun doesn't have a lot of recoil, it does decent damage. What you really want to focus on is its ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. It's an SMG. You're going to be running around with this thing whether you want to believe that right now or not. So that is how this thing has primarily been built, has been for speed. So starting with the laser, we have the Corio LAZ 44 V3 laser. This is ADS speed, aiming stability, and then the laser is visible when you're ADS, but we realize now that doesn't matter. Now, contradicting what I just said, we have the Syngard MKV silencer. I just really like using silencers on weapons in this game because a lot of the attachments don't really do a lot, so it always has the opportunity for a silencer to be equipped. This one is sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. We're losing ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking speed, but whenever we come into the muzzle tuning, I have it completely maxed out for ADS speed and bullet velocity. Coming down to the underbarrel, the good old FSS Sharkfin 90 is back. This is aiming stability, and then there's no downside, which is the biggest reason I'm suggesting it. And then I have this thing tuned for complete ADS speed and complete aim walking speed. Going over to the grip, I have the X10 grip on this version of the gun. It's sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, a little bit of recoil control is hit. A lot of people are probably going to want to use the Phantom grip because it does a lot more sprint to fire and ADS speed, but this flinch resistance, I hated it. If you want to run the risk of getting shot at and like looking to the moon, by all means run this, but I hated it, so I'm going to stick with the X10. And then if we come into the rear grip tuning, I have it also maxed out on ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. And then coming back to the stock, finally we have the Demo Quicksilver stock. It's plus sprint speed, aim walking speed, movement speed, crouched, and aim down sight speed. This is a real similar story to the rear grip with the X10 grip. Back stock is way more mobile, but that flinch resistance, I just couldn't deal with it, man. Like I said, if you guys want to deal with the flinch resistance and staring at the sky whenever you get shot at, use this thing, but I just stick with the better middle ground where I don't have to stare at the sky. And then finally I have this thing maxed out on ADS speed and then aim idle stability. Here are all the attachments that I have on this version of the gun that I've built. And just to answer this real quick, because I'm sure there are people that are going to be wondering why not just use the FSS X7 barrel if you're going to be using a suppressor. Honestly, just the movement speed hit. This just made the gun not fun for me. If you guys try this out, come back to the video and let me know in the comments if it's a good setup or not. There's not really a way this gun can be bad, even with completely like ADS and recoil control attachments. The gun is still incredible, but it just plays more of like a bad AR at that point instead of a good SMG. I would rather it be a good SMG than a bad AR. I've been running a lot of Shoot House just to try to get my weapons leveled up and honestly find the most gunfights I can. The playlist is kind of weird because people just keep leaving. I do have a hard point on Shoot House to show you guys, and it may not seem like that high kill of a game, but that's just because the game ended so quickly, I couldn't really do much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe on the video if you're new to the channel, because I post daily. I hope you guys have a great day after this video ends. Let's talk in the next video, boys and girls of pizza.
Updated. Move to the hard point.
So fucking boring having teammates that just have no desire to actually play the fucking game. All they want to do is sit back and try to get like 3 sniper kills a fucking map. And like, the other team is triple peeking me, like they're baiting and switching in a fucking pub hardpoint. And I can't get my teammates to move from their corners. Like, this is so fucking just mind-numbing.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Hostile UAV in the area. Quick fix online.
Like, fuck, dude. It doesn't matter because whenever I actually try to get aggressive, like, what are you pre-aiming, dog? They're not here.
Target area update.
Yeah.
Move to the hard
Double chowing everything on accident. And then I don't kill that guy either. Like, brother, come on. Yeah, bro, I really don't want to have to get this cracked in a fucking pub, but my teammates literally aren't even fighting back, so...
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Take final minute. Friendly UAV online. Target area updated. Move to the hard point. UAV standing by. Enemy down. Standing by. Final 30 seconds.
Like, dude, actually, my teammates could have not been here and it would not have mattered.